Good morning. This is Donald Johnson from Middlesbrough, North East of England today. We're doing this stream on behalf of Daz's Football Stand and on behalf of Leicester. Well, basically on behalf of Manchester United, Middlesbrough, and Bayern Munich and stuff. I thought so with Leicester City. Yesterday, I received a breaking news headline with some very sad news, which shocked the whole world, and in particular Leicester City Football Club and English football in general. Very sad to say. It was very sad news to what we heard, and obviously I'm not a Leicester City fan, but on behalf of Dad's Football Stand, our support and I can't get the words out. Our support and thoughts go with Leicester City and obviously Vichai, srivaddhanaprabha's family. And it's the first time I've actually been able to pronounce his name. But the sad news yesterday, and the main headline that was on the news last night. Welcome, Logan Beard, by the way, thank you very much for joining. Five people died in the helicopter crash that crashed outside of the King Power Stadium just after Leicester City had drew 1-1 with West Ham United. The news was that there was a helicopter crash. It just crashed into the dirt, and basically the whole helicopter burst into flames. And that's possibly one of the most worst disasters that could have happened in English football. There was 5 people killed. 2 members of his staff. Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha was one of the ones who was in the helicopter and sadly got killed in this disaster. Obviously his family are laying tribute outside of the stadium. 2 members of his staff, Nasawa Sukunami and Kevpern Punper, the pilot Eric Swaffer and his partner Isabel Lekowitz, I can't pronounce some of these names, also died of this. So there was 5 people who died, and this is possibly one of the worst things, one of the most tragic things that could have happened in English football. Where they're coming back from London. They weren't coming back from London. They the Leicester City chairman was getting in his helicopter, obviously flying away after the game, as he usually does. Sadly, obviously, the plane came down. We don't know what the cause of it was. I don't know what actually happened. It just all of a sudden came down, and it really just started to explode pretty much. And it's one of the saddest things that could have happened. So get your comments in the live chat. Mainly put RIP, but rest in peace to the Leicester City chairman. It's a really sad time. Obviously Leighton and Logan, thank you very much for joining the stream. Please drop a like for everybody. Done so, very much appreciated. Get your comments in the live chat. I'm just gonna put in here. Leighton just put RIP. Yeah, the crash happened shortly after the takeoff from the pitch in the car park adjacent to the stadium. Vichai is obviously he was 60 years old. Married and had 4 children. Bought Leicester City for 39 million in 2010. And he also oversaw the club's first Premier League title in 2016. Leicester's EFL game against Southampton on Tuesday has been postponed. A book of condolence will be opened at the King Power Stadium from Tuesday morning, with an online version also to be set up. Thousands of flowers, scarves and tributes have been left outside the King Power Stadium. Prince William and the Prime Minister are among those to pay tribute. Here's what some of the players and stuff have had said. Former Everton and Manchester United striker excuse me. the title's got R.I. It says R.I.P. Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha. That's the name of the guy. Wayne Rooney has treated his condolences. My thoughts are with everyone at Leicester City, and deepest condolences are with the family and friends of those who have sadly lost their lives. The Leicester City defender, Daniel Amarty, that is, tweeted his shock about hearing the news that the club's owner had died. The player suffered a leg injury during the 1-1. He underwent surgery and found out about the helicopter crash later on. Came out of a successful surgery, but devastating news about the demise of our chairman, a generous man to whom Leicester City owe everything. I'm sure you're in a much better place. My thoughts and prayers go out to his family and the families of the victims affected by this tragedy. Please drop a like on the video, done so very much appreciated. Tonight, obviously, is Tottenham versus Manchester City. There will be a minute's silence. There will be a minute's silence held before Tottenham's Premier League game against City. It will be a mark of respect to those who lost their lives in armed conflict, and also the 5 people who died at Leicester City's crash last night. On Saturday, sorry. African tributes for Leicester City owner Kelechi Iheanacho, we admirers have led the African tributes to Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha. Mawaz said, "One of the best people I've ever met. I'll never forget you. Rest in peace, Vichai." Whilst Iheanacho wrote, "May the good Lord accept your soul. Rest on, boss." And this is a guy who this is a Southampton fan. This is an example of a sport United. I went to Leicester to watch them beat us 1-0 in the title win season. Srivaddhanaprabha had laid on beers and donuts for fans. There was a special connection, you could feel it. Respect, Saints fan. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the watching the Southampton game, and apparently there was donuts and stuff that were getting dished out to fans, and you see that's what you call a good owner, and it's a shame now that this has happened. Leighton says, I will do a shout out video and I'll close my eyes, pick randomly subs. A sub to. Hopefully you win, there'll be 10 people to win a shout out. Okay. Right. An Arsenal fan here has put, as an Arsenal fan, I send on my heartfelt condolences to all connected with Leicester City after Saturday's tragedy. Wow. A guy called Nathan Blackie here, he has put, such a tragedy, football should be thankful for him and his family, because they've given hope that the smaller teams in the league can compete and succeed against anyone. That's tough. And has set an example of how to run a club. Oh, right, here we go. This is some news about Manchester United here. Writing on his own personal blog, Manchester United midfielder Juan Matas paid his respect to Leicester City. He said, I don't want to overlook the tragic event that occurred yesterday in Leicester. I'd like to send my care and support to the families of the victims, with Leicester City's owners among them. It's a massive blow for everyone who is a part of the Premier League. I send my best wishes to everyone at the club, and we feel your pain and we are with you. PAOK FC paying tribute as well, We prayed for a miracle for the person who with Leicester City FC, provided that miracles can happen. Unfortunately, Vichai's loss is confirmed, and world of football misses one of the best. Our condolences to his fans, his family, and Leicester City fans from Pauk FC. I have to go, sorry, no problem, sitting there. UEFA also offer their deepest sympathies. They're going to be last. I think it's going to be the last one. Yeah, there's no else. This is going to be the last one, and I'm probably going to end this with you. In the last few moments, UEFA's president Alexander Kefrin has paid his respects to Leicester following the death of the club's chairman Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha. He said, UEFA and European football is deeply saddened to hear of the tragic deaths of the owner of... Where did it go? I've lost it now. I've lost it now. Where is it? The owner of Leicester City, Vichai Srivaddhanaprabha, and the other 4 people who lost their lives. During his time as owner of the club, Leicester City won the English Premier League title in 2016 and reached quarter-final of the UEFA Champions League following the following year, which saw them finish top of the group. This was a fantastic achievement because it underlined the fact that football is an unpredictable game capable of producing the most unexpected surprises. We extend our deepest sympathy to Mr. Srivaddhanaprabha's family and friends, and to Leicester City at this sad time. And that is it. Oh, what a sad moment that is. I mean, truthfully honest, it is one of the most tragic things that could happen in football. It's more tragic than someone suffering a cardiac arrest on the pitch. Now, I'm not saying that to be cocky, but a helicopter accident outside of a stadium when you've just taken off is a lot more tragic. I'll be honest with you, it's a lot more tragic. I mean, suffering a cardiac arrest on the pitch is tragic as well. So, like I say, football, it's a sad time for footballers, and obviously football clubs in the Premier League. Not just the Premier League, but as I say, it's a sad time for people around the world. We had there was a guy from Thailand who said that he just come back from Thailand and just really sad news, RIP Vichai. Noftevan Grecian, thank you very much for joining as well. Noftevan Grecian, sorry, says RIP, thank you very much for joining. I'm going to end the stream there. A really sad time for football. Obviously, there's going to be a minute's silence tonight for the Tottenham versus Manchester City game. Obviously, that's going to be in respect of the Remembrance Sunday, and that's obviously going to be in respect of the of Vichai. I forgot his name again. Srivaddhanaprabha. Before anyone says before anyone else, I did use Google to spell that name correctly because I didn't have a clue how to spell it. But when I thank you very much for joining, guys. Get your comments in the comment section down below. Everyone just basically put RIP or something in the comment section. It is a sad time, and obviously on behalf of Dazzle's Football Stand, thank you all very much for watching. Our respect goes to Leicester City, and obviously let's just respect that this has happened. It's something that Leicester City fans will want to forget, and I know that for a fact, because the last thing you want is you don't want to be remembering a really tragic accident like this. But thank you all very much for joining. Put RIP in the comment section down below for me. Very much appreciated, and we will see you all later.